Oh, y'all caught me with my TSU alumni cup. That's Texas Southern University proud alumni. Make sure y'all get close up for that. Okay, we got that out the way. Okay, if you just not tuning in, then you've missed basically the introduction, which is basically love, sex, and relationships, and different things of that nature. I was just recently saying that we are going to bring up a special guest with the organization known as SAVE. So at this time, I would like everyone to put their hands together for Miss Janice. Mwah. Mwah. Double kisses, happily here, Miss Janice. Miss Janice. Okay. I'll be talking. Let me take my glasses off. Ooh. If that would have failed, no good. Feet would have been burnt. Yeah. How you doing today, Miss Janice?
Oh, I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
That's good. That's good.
Make sure you go up so I can hear you. Okay.
Okay. You have to edit that part. Okay. Like make sure I'm talking. Make sure you give me the 2 minute thing. Okay. I'll give you my phone. All right, there we go. Okay, so I have here with me today Miss Janice. I first want to start off. You are the founder of SAVE.
Yes.
Is that not correct? Okay, and at this time you can let the people know exactly what SAVE is. At this point, I mean, I've done my research, but I'd rather have you as the founder let them know what it is
right.
and give people a clear understanding on it. But before you get into that, we can talk about sex, love, and relationship.
All right.
I got somebody to talk to now. I don't have to talk to myself. Okay. All right. So, relationships. How do you feel about relationships as far as youth and relationships, and like this generation of youth and relationships versus your parents' generation of youth with relationships?
Well, I think the difference today between the two generations is that today youth are getting so carried away with seriousness in relationships, and it's right now they should be focusing more on their education and stuff like that, but it seems like they're getting more distracted with getting too serious too soon.
Okay.
They're gonna have many relationships, they're gonna have many love, puppy love, all that cutesy stuff going on, but right now there shouldn't be anything serious they should be committed to.
Now somebody told me that same thing when I was probably like 16, and I was just like, no, this is the one. I thought I was in love, and then when I got older, I realized, well, I've never been in love. So I guess they were right. They were right. They were right. One thing I'm gonna share this with you. I don't know if you watched. I think it's called 16 and Pregnant on I think MTV. That's what it is. I watched this show just to see, these 16-year-old girls. They're pregnant. Most of the females on the show are Caucasian. They may have one black girl, which is going to be biracial, okay, so you don't really know she's black most of the time. And I watched the show and I watched how they interact with each other as far as like the child's father or just like as in the relationship in general, and it always shocks me because it's kind of like I feel like that show, just in my personal opinion, I just feel like it kind of condones it, like it promotes that to me, because it's like you're putting this out there because you always have the ones that are like, oh, well, my family's gonna be here and this and that, and they're so stuck on that, and then they put on this show like they have this really good relationship, then it's bad, and then it's really good, and we're happy, and I just don't think that's something that should be aired. I mean, do anybody in the audience agree with me or disagree with me?
I agree.
Okay, because that's just how I feel about it. How do you feel about it?
Well, I was actually 16 when I first got pregnant. And I'm here to tell you. I got up every morning and I had to put the baby in the stroller. I had to stroll the baby to school. I had to be on time for class. And I was 16 when I had the baby. I went to a pregnancy school.
Okay.
Everybody was pregnant. And the crazy thing about it is everybody at the pregnancy school was fighting because they probably had the same baby daddy.
That's bad.
So then I get out of that school, go back to, and I have to handle the responsibility of being a mother, being a senior, graduating on time, and trying to think about college. So I'm just going to tell you straight up, if you're a 16-year-old out there and you feel like being a mother at 16 is going to just be just, oh, I'm grown and got it going on, you are sadly mistaken. You are in for a run for your money.
And another thing, like with different research, if go online and read, a lot of teens now think that having a child is such a, or not even, it's not even about having the child. They think that just being sexually active at such a young age is what's going to keep the male there.
Yeah.
And if he doesn't want to be there, then they go into the, well, if I have a baby, he's here forever. Yeah. But they should watch enough of the 16 and pregnant to know that if you get pregnant, he's gone. Like, he's going to catch ghosts. Unless his parents is like, right there with the shotgun, you better take care of this baby.
Yeah.
And we don't really do shotgun. Okay, so that's just pretty much how, I felt about it or whatever. And I was so happy because, like, I have a younger sister, and, like, we're, like, best friends. And, I was in California most of the time when she was here in school, so it was just kind of like, well, I just hope, that she's okay, and she's not really just out there doing what I would want her to be doing, because I know she pretty much followed in my footsteps. But, luckily we were blessed enough that none of us had kids young. We all went to college and did our thing, and that was awesome. And finished. We went to college and through college. Yeah, we didn't just go and drop out. But yeah, so that was awesome. As far as love, I don't think. I mean, do you think that? Do you think it's possible for? Do you think it's possible for people so young to really know what love is versus like just strong like? Like, do you think it's possible for them to know?
Honestly, no, I don't. Because if you haven't, college is when, and I'm just fast forward from that 16-year-old to college.
Okay.
College is when you find yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So if you don't know yourself and you haven't got into a time of discovery and you don't know who you are, how can you show love when you can't love? You haven't actually got a chance to love and embrace who you are.
Okay.
So love at such an early age can be destructive. It really can.
So you don't think they really know what love is?
No.
Well, because
infatuation, yes.
Yeah.
He is just so fine. Infatuation.
Well, I would have to say to a certain extent. I can't 100% agree with you on that, because the guy that I was with when I was 16, I still love him to this day. Like, I love him, but it's not like I gotta be with you and this, that. But I knew that at that time I loved him. I genuinely, and it could be because I was on my own since I was 16, so I had to kind of grow up fast. And that could be the case, but and it's not very many people that I just walk around and be like, hey, I love you. It just don't happen like that. But we're gonna talk more about sex, love, and relationships when I come back. The next part we're going to talk about is sex. So y'all get ready and stay tuned. We'll be right back with People Talk with Each Other.